everybody was just trying to do like the bigger deal, and you have these like 300 unit,
Yeah.
450 unit. And to me, that's great. But first of all, you're kind of like the minority of ownership. And on top
Right.
of it, it's not like the local dentist or, doctor or whoever is going to be able to buy that, right? You're really looking at only like institutions can sell that. Whereas the 6 to 20 that you're talking about, I think that's a lot easier to unload. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Absolutely. So, I mean, there's a couple things going on there. First of all, well, yeah, when you're buying those large properties, you're generally buying as a limited partner in a syndication or a fund or something like that. So that has some benefits in that, you're hands free and you don't have to do anything. On the other hand, you're giving up a significant amount of the profits to the sponsor who's running the deal. And that works really well. The sponsors are, of course, incentivized to do larger deals because they can make more money doing that. It doesn't make sense for a lot of sponsors to do really small properties. But for an individual who really wants to get into it and control the asset themselves, there's a lot of benefits to buying smaller properties with your own money as the down payment. So that's basically our business. We are a brokerage company at the end of the day here. We help people buy these individual small properties, put the down payment down, set them up with financing, introduce them to management, all that kind of stuff. And then there's no promote. There's no, sponsor or general partner managing the deal. They keep all of the profits. And more importantly, they keep the control themselves too. So, if you need to refinance the building and take 200 grand out because you need to, pay for college, you can do that, right? For your kids or something like that. If you want to buy a new house, you decide when you want to do that, access some money, go buy your new house. You decide everything about the deal. And that's really nice. That's of course a responsibility, and you're taking on certainly more risk and more work when you do that, but it doesn't have to be that difficult for people that have a good team around them. If you have good management, finance, we can certainly help you with the investment planning and finding the deals. That's our business. We're, real estate agents and brokers at the end of the day, but there's a lot of compelling reasons for that. And as you said, with the marketability of these properties, they're really popular. Yeah, it's lots of our clients are business owners, professionals, executives, physicians, dentists, just the type of people that have got, $300,000 to $700,000 that they want to invest, and they would prefer to buy their own property, control everything themselves. And as a result, there are a lot of people in the market that are ready to buy those buildings. They trade fast. 2 to 4 unit properties will sell in 30 days, 5 and up, 60-day escrow. And, the market is more transparent for that stuff. There are still some, off-market deals in this space, but you can go on, in our area, you can go on your MLS and find good deals for sale. So it is easier as an individual to get into that space for sure. And then those buildings have far fewer amenities and expense loads too. So these generally don't have pools, elevators, staff, security guards. A resident manager is only required in California for 16 units and above, which definitely gets on the larger side of what we do. These are pretty basic. So the expense ratios on these buildings, my buildings operate like a 25% expense ratio, which a lot of people think sounds ridiculous looking at some of these bigger projects elsewhere in the country. So they really hum. They're easy to own. They're easy to run too.